By the way, speaking of racing, I'm a Butch Dyke now. Hi. Fishing and racing. Yeah,
Right
I'm a fam. Anyway, I believe we're going to give people a chance, too, to do this, what's it called? Richard Petty driving experience. The leading stock car driving school. So I think, I don't know, like later on in a couple weeks, we'll tell people how they can go as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. All right.
Is it in Fontucky?
You know, I don't know where it is. California Speedway.
It's on the 405 and the 101. Just follow Jamie.
I believe it is in Fontana.
Is that Fontucky?
Yeah, I believe so.
The California Speedway?
God, I haven't been out there since I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I don't even know.
No, you go out that way to visit kids.
Oh, I used to. I don't drive that way no more.
Oh. I know every morning when we do the first call of the day and he says, I know you buy 808. You give a new area code every
All the
now.
time. I know.
You can tell who Jamie likes by the area code she gives out.
Today is a surprise.
I can't wait. Every day's a surprise.
Yeah, but this is a really good surprise that you'll be shocked and appalled and not appalled, but like, huh? Actually, let's do it now, Jack.
The first call of the day with Jamie and Danny.
Is it Friday?
Ready for action, nip it in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting. Look at the ticket, let's see your seatbelt fasten. Trunk rattling like two midgets in the back seat wrestling. Speaker box vibrate the tag, make it sound like aluminum cans in a bag. But I know y'all wanted that
303.
You feel that BASS bass. All night away. All night away. All night away.
Dance for me. Dance for me. Dance for me. Wow.
Jack?
Wow.
You were not dancing for the dentist. You let me down.
You don't have to dance for the dentist no more. He's gone too.
It's a thing. It's our thing. The next thing you know, you won't conduct Jason with me.
Who?
Jason with the movie reviews.
Oh, I'm like, huh? You didn't scare me.
No, we don't conduct that, Jason.
Oh, okay.
He's got posters.
He does have posters and new rules again today.
He doesn't get to have rules.
Oh my God.
Now he can't be Kawasaki Kevin?
I don't care that you say that my name is Jason. I don't care that you say that I drive a Suzuki. But you cannot say that it...
I'd rather him not be Kawasaki Kevin and tell the truth.
Well, see, because I don't care about... But I like to say he crashes. And I think that makes him manly.
Well, I don't think he cares even about the crashing.
Right.
Except for I did tell him that Jack said that his number is ambulance number 2. He
That's
didn't think
very
that was
funny.
very funny.
That's super funny.
I just think he cares about the quality of how the engine is represented.
Right.
Yes, right.
But the engine and the builder is not at fault if he rides faster than the bike can go.
I know, but I don't think he wants that said.
Trying to be helpful. But
What?
no, I was just
Okay.
going to say, if you look at what I wrote down to talk about today, it says I'm ugly and stupid.
Oh,
So-
that's sad. Why are you ugly and stupid?
Well, I don't really know why I'm ugly. It's kind of a genetic thing, I would think.
You feel ugly?
Well, I have a small ritual in the morning. I wake up and I feel awful, of course, because it's ridiculously early. But when I look in the mirror and look normal, that's when I feel normal. That's when I go, oh, okay, it's early, but I'm awake and ready to go. And this morning, I looked in the mirror and I didn't look ready to go. So I got here, talked to Jack and Stench, and I looked in the mirror in the bathroom, and I had total pig eyes, like just swollen and puffy and still asleep. So it's like, hey,
Because you have that pink skin, which is like...
I do?
Yeah, you have pink skin.
I didn't know that.
Well, like me, because I'm pale too. So if you get tired, like your eyeballs turn red.
Right.
Yeah.
So I look like a pig. I've got these little pig eyes. And that's easy. So that's why I'm ugly. Why I'm stupid is going to take too long.
Well, we have plenty of time. We have like 4.5 hours.
Just everything I did was stupid.
Well, just don't tell me yet. Just hold it in.
You want to go to we're going to do a whole thing on why
Well,
I'm
I feel
stupid?
sad for you. I mean, first of all, I
You
thought
should,
I
God,
thought at
it's-
your age, like guys don't care if they're ugly anymore, or if they're hot, or if they're good looking. Like, isn't there an age you hit when, especially after you get married or whatever, you just don't care what you
No,
look
I only care if I'm fat or not. I don't care. Because I've never been good looking. You know, I'm 5'6" with red hair. I've never been. By ugly, I just feel unprepared because my face won't stop looking. I get to sleep.
No, I mean, because like at some point, my dad put on black socks and sandals and thought, well, this is fine.
No,
You'll hit that age, though.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't wait, actually. Then I won't look in the mirror and go, wow, you look like a pig. That's bad.
Yeah,
I'll go,
there's some age that you just hit that you're just
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter. This is my face. This is who I am.
but this is not my face. This is a pig face.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Hold on, Tasha and
Yeah.
Larry and all the others. I'm
All
sorry.
you ambulance drivers.
I know, sorry.
And ambulance chasers.
Okay, 3 things. First of all, obviously, we're going to take our first call of the day. Then we will get an update as to why Danny is stupid. And then, of course, we will celebrate Good Friday.
Right.
Woo, with prayer.
But I would like to make it clear that the only reason I care that I'm stupid is that I'm ugly at the same time today.
Right.
Like I can handle just being stupid or I can handle just being ugly.
But you have both working
But today
for you.
I feel like a girl, man. It flips me. I can't believe that I'm ugly and stupid.
Tasha. Tasha? Hi, you're the first call of the day.
Hey!
You guys rule.
We rule!
Oh, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you guys?
We're
We are-
ugly and stupid.
We're good. Anyway, what can we do for you?
I was just calling to let you know that I am a real life ambulance driver and I do that every day and people don't care. So I was calling
I
to
checked
agree
it,
with
the
you.
ha-ha.
You can't do
Ha-ha,
ha-ha that
I
people
told
don't care
you.
about ambulances.
But he said he was trying to tell us
Right.
that that's true. I didn't believe it, but she is a real life ambulance
I
driver.
heard that. I know, but he's basically saying, ha, the world is a horrifying place.
No, he's saying ha that we tried to argue him and we're wrong and he's right and he's God.
Wow,
Good Friday.
you took it further than I did.
So Tasha, have you ever, or is your name Tasha?
Tasia.
Tasya.
Tasya.
Tasya must dance.
The gay guys always say your name right?
No.
Okay.
They had a little accent to it that's not really there.
Tasya.
Hi, Tasia.
Anyway, so have you been in an accident?
No.
No.
Not planning on it.
Now, do you guys, because I notice a lot of them, their ambulance drivers are just fat. And I have a feeling some of them drink.
Well, a lot of people drink.
Right.
But it worries me that y'all might have like either a hangover or you might have a cocktail at lunch and then you're going to come in and put an IV in my arm.
Well, we don't really have very much time for lunch. It's usually kind of a pick up and go thing. So
You're just going to make this the toughest job in the world, aren't you?
No, I enjoy it. It's just it's hard when you're driving and people are stuck in traffic and you kind of need to get somewhere fast and people don't really help you.
I've always wondered this because I get to, even though I'm sitting right here next to Danny, like we're in a car, you know, but I get to like go out there and socialize with others.
Right.
And Jackson here and Stench comes in and out. Monica, I don't know. And so, you know, I have interaction with others. What is it like? I always think about this with cops and ambulance drivers, just to sit side by side with somebody all day long. Like you have to run out of stuff to talk about.
You do. There's definitely times where there's moments of silence. You really get to know whoever your partner is.
I bet, like
Yeah.
very
Very
well,
well.
like inner
I
smell.
was going to say, we've been only talking to her for 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and I've run out of things to say to her.
Well, I would just be like, and then they assign you somebody, right? You don't really have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
You're like, I got Ned.
I think of ambulances as real, at the front, the cab with the drivers, as really smelling like food, like burgers.
Yeah,
I
and
have
then
been,
they
they
come back
just-
there and put in.
They just sit there and just eat and hang until like everything is just calm and food until it's an emergency. It's got to be a tough way
like
to
flying
live.
an airplane.
No.
Yes, exactly like it. It is. That's what they say. It's dull until the excitement of like a
Oh, until something goes wrong?
a
Okay.
wind shear or whatever. Anyway, hey, Tasia, yeah. we're going to give you tickets to Mamma Mia.
Oh, cool. At the Pantages Theater.
Yes. It's coming back to the Pantages Theater beginning April 22nd for 7 weeks only. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster locations. All right, so thank you, Tasia. When we come back, Danny Stupid.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Okay, by the way, we are going to have your Say It and Win today.
Yay, today we have it.
Morning between 8 and 9.
It is Good Friday.
Good Friday, everybody.
How come we don't take Good Friday off?
The office closes at 2 today.
It does?
Does it?
A lot of people take today off. A lot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Good Friday. It's like a religious day. It's like, I was talking to my friend Jason tonight on UPN. And I said, oh, I'm going to Illinois this weekend, blah, blah, blah. It's Easter. And he said, oh, it's Easter? And he said, oh, big fan of Jesus, are you?
I wouldn't know it's Easter if Gretchen didn't tell me or you didn't tell me.
Yep, it's Easter weekend. Woo, crazy.
I'm aware of my birthday, New Year, Christmas.
Well, them Catholics are really into Good Friday. So if you're a Catholic, today is your day.
If you're a practicing Catholic, because I was raised Catholic.
Yeah, there's like tonight. Don't you go to Mass or something? I'm asking Jack. He's a freaking...
He's an atheist.
Yeah. Like tonight, I think you go to Mass or something. I can remember in high school, all those kids, they went to Mass, and then they all go to somebody's house and, like, drink.
Right on. This is a good holiday.
All right, so anyway, back to what we were talking about, which is Danny is going through something. A midlife crisis, maybe?
No, I'm just ugly. A midlife crisis is stuff that isn't there. You know what I mean? It's not tangible.
Okay.
This is like I am actually ugly and stupid.
You're not ugly and stupid, precious.
Thank you. I need to be held. I can't believe it.
Well, doesn't
I'm
your
such
wife,
a girl.
like, super serve your ego?
I don't think she's aware today
That-
yet that
who
I'm
are
ugly
you?
and
You
stupid.
are today?
Yeah. When I get home and flip out that I'm ugly and stupid, first she's going to go, okay, what's the best way to deal with this particular person?
Right.
And then she'll deal with this particular person appropriately.
Okay, so you woke up and your eyeballs were tiny little slits in your head.
Right. And then they normally are. I have a certain, there's just not a ritual because I don't do it like tip my hat and turn around or anything. I just do the same thing every morning. You probably do too to get ready to go.
Oh, I tip my hat and turn around.
No, you don't. Baseball play. I'm talking like baseball
Yeah,
rituals.
I know.
I don't do any of that. I just, get ready for work, but in the same way. And I look in the mirror and I look really, really tired. But before I leave the house, I look like me. Well, that didn't work out for me this morning. I just looked like I had pig eyes.
Right.
And that really bothered me because I can't act awake, I don't think, till I look awake. I'm not ready to go
Well,
till
maybe you should be like the swan and not see yourself every morning.
I think that's impossible. Plus, no, I would assume, dude, if I don't look to be sure, I'll think I have horns.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I've got to be pretty sure of what's happening.
I thought we were taking a medication for that. Did you notice the we?
Yeah, because
See?
we're having a peanut issue.
Yeah, you got upset that Jack included himself with my story. I'm including myself.
Well, it's really odd. You have a problem with peanuts, and Jack goes, I thought we were having problems with peanuts. Wow, the royal we. But okay, I see. So anyway, I don't look ready. So I don't feel ready. So I get here, and by here, I'm always looking ready. And I talk to Jack, and I walk in, and I say, boy, I'm really tired. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Of course I'm really tired. So Jack normally would just say, huh. But he looks at me, and he goes, why are you so tired? And I go, oh, my God, I look different. I look really tired.
Yes,
He would never
Jack.
ask that.
It wasn't even that you looked tired. It was more like I was going to top you and bitch and complain more. And then I decided, because I know you probably didn't do anything. There's no reason for you to be tired.
Right.
You just wanted to complain to me. And I was going to tell you how my baby woke up at 3 with a wet diaper. And I've been up since 3 in the morning. And I got here at 3:30. And all this stuff. But then I figured, it's just not worth it. I'll just listen to the day and complain.
Okay.
Because-
And I appreciate that.
Because you do have a topper story. Wow, that's funny. Because, see, I couldn't hold my tongue. If I have a topper,
Yeah.
I usually can't hold it.
Yeah, me too. If I'd have driven 130 this morning on the way
Yeah.
to work, I'd have told you.
Yeah.
Right, and I only rode 80.
Wow, Jack, you might be a better person than both of us.
All the way around.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
except he doesn't care about ambulances and won't talk to people who try and be nice to him in the grocery line.
And you-
That bothers me about you.
See, this is reinforcing that stupid part because you missed the point about it wasn't that I don't care about ambulances.
Other
In fact,
people.
I respect the ambulances. It's when I pull over, no one else does.
He did say that.
But you don't care.
No, I was observing that
Everybody else
society in general doesn't care.
He pulled over.
Ah, okay.
Right.
See, well, I'm stupid today. And I look like a pig because I'm tired and don't get you.
All right, so what's the stupid part?
I just don't understand your strange and foreign ways.
I'm sorry your baby kept you up all night.
I don't care. I don't care. If I
Maybe
go
that's
out.
why you didn't tell him. Because you know that he wouldn't even hear you or maybe not even care.
Normally I'd care. Normally I'd do baby issues with Jack.
Oh,
I'd
yeah. No, you top him.
I took Dante to the movies and gave him cotton candy and he pooped blue.
Yeah, see, like that's a
But he did in the
beautiful-
middle of the day. He had no problem.
No, but I mean that's a beautiful story. But it's like it's funnier than his like my baby woke up at 3 a.m. and peed its pants and blah blah blah. So
Especially because his baby's a girl.
So you would say, "Oh my gosh, my baby," and I know how this goes. So Jack would be like, "Oh, I'm tired too," blah blah blah, blah. And then Danny would go, "Well, you know what? Dante ate blue cotton candy and pooped his pants blue," and then the whole story would be over. I'm having peanut issues. Anyway, why are you
I may
stupid?
be too stupid this morning to tell what actually happened, but I think you just like went weird on me.
No, I didn't. I just told you what the Pong game that happens with stories. The topping.
I got it. Okay, you want me to move on to stupid now?
Okay.
It sucks. Because I wish this was funny. You know what I mean? But this is the way I absolutely feel today. So I look in the mirror and I'm ugly. And
Are you depressed?
No. I'm ugly
Okay.
and stupid.
Wow, defensive.
I'm ugly, stupid, and
I am
defensive.
not depressed.
No, just because I know depression. So I don't have time to add that to my
Oh,
list.
okay, so
I'm
this
just ugly and stupid.
All right.
I'm maybe a little upset by it. But depression, again, is an inappropriate feeling. You're just depressed for no reason.
Oh, you're not depressed? I personally, and maybe it's just me, but if I thought I was ugly and stupid, I'd be depressed.
No, my two issues are that I'm ugly and stupid. If I were ugly, stupid, and depressed, I would tell you I have 3 issues. I only have 2 issues.
Wow. See, but that's just me.
No, not a little pissed.
Pissed.
A little pissed.
All right.
That I'm ugly and stupid. But not mopey about it at all.
Right,
No,
yeah.
I'm actively upset about it and I'm going to fix it.
Now, later, do you think you'll be upset that, oh my God, I'm ugly and stupid? This is sad.
No, because I'll do something smart and beautiful.
All right.
No,
so-
I'll be bright and regular looking later.
Wow. What are you going to douche or something?
Yes. No, the day will evolve and then,
I'm not sure. You have to call the FCC on that one now. I mean, it's kind of funny, but, it might be like, oh, they might be crazy about that one. And then she said, I just,
Do you feel watched?
oh, yeah. Yeah. Bring it. I'm kidding. Don't bring it,
Don't
please.
bring
I
it.
don't
She
want
doesn't mean bring
no,
it.
I don't mean bring it. Just stay away from me.
She so doesn't mean bring
No,
it.
don't bring it. Don't bring it. Definitely don't bring it.
Oh, I can add another thing to my stupid
All right,
list.
so go to stupid.
All right. So here's what I
Oh
didn't
boy,
even have.
he's standing up.
Yeah, actually, I might not be ugly. I wish I had a mirror because I'm starting to wake
No,
up. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So you won't be offensive if you're just on my team. If you go, you're right, you are butt
Okay.
ugly.
I-
You're just agreeing with me.
Yes,
I
you are.
actually
Yeah,
appreciate
yes.
it. Thank you.
Wow. I mean, it's hideous.
Yeah. I have pig eyes, I know. All right, so here I just added a little one. So I did take Dante to the movies and he ate poop blue, right?
Right.
So Gretchen said, I took him to see Scooby-Doo, and Gretchen said, did he sit through it? And I said, the whole thing. And she said, oh, that's great because he just saw it.
Oh.
I didn't even have, I wrote down the things I'm stupid about because there's so many, and that's not even on there. I just
that's a
remembered that.
bonus?
Yeah. I
Well, how
just
come you
remembered
didn't
the second.
know?
No, I don't know.
Wow, that's stupid.
See?
Well, she didn't tell you, or
Maybe, I don't know. They went to, I know they saw Home on the Range.
I guess kids don't know to say, I've already seen it, Daddy, when they're 3.
Because I gave him 5 options of stuff to do. It was my day with Dante to do things.
Plus, they
It
can
was
watch
good-
videos over and over.
Go to Jillian's, do this, do that, and I said Scooby-Doo the movie, and he picked that. Okay?
Just like you can watch that one porn over and over.
I've never
Kids-
seen a whole porn.
Right. Kids can watch those videos. You're like, are you kidding? What's that little train? That little Thomas, the freaking train.
We watched Aladdin for 2 years.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so number 2.
All right. Number 2 is going to take a minute. Well, just to describe the visual, it's not the most stupid because I actually don't have this ability.
Can you just hold on to these thoughts? 'Cause we
No,
need-
they'll vanish from my head.
Oh God! All right, then go.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
my
just that I'm
God.
actually stupid. When we come back from this commercial, I'm going
Yes.
to go, oh my God, what was I saying? Because I'm stupid and I'm ugly.
Wow, I really thought we were on something for this mania.
No, you don't understand medication at all. I am on something so that when I feel ugly and stupid, I don't kill you.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you take that one
Uh-huh.
today? Okay, good.
So we're just going to deal with me being ugly and stupid from here rather than me going over the desk.
If we could just take a moment, Joe would like to concur with your
See?
ugliness.
Good.
It's like it's a name. Your ugliness.
Oh, it's a title?
Yeah.
I like it. Joe.
What's up?
Hi, Joe.
You are in the presence of his ugliness.
Good
Bow-
morning. How's it going?
Bow before my ugliness.
Morning sounds like mine sometimes.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, man? Hey, I'm in the military, and like in high school, I used to be this fat kid. So like every once in a while, and I lift weights about 5 or 6 days a week now. And every once in a while, I'll wake up and look in the mirror and go, you know what? You're ugly. You're fat. And then like 10 minutes later, I'll be okay.
Wow. You know, Jack used to be a fat kid.
No, I'm just ugly.
No, you're not, Jack.
Yes, you are. I was
would-
actually thinking that.
No, you know what? Because as much as I tease you, I even told we were talking about you, and we find you attractive, which is odd.
Now, see,
Because
my
I
wi-
hate
I don't know-
everybody that works here and makes them ugly.
I don't know that my wife finds you handsome, but she does find you oddly appealing. There's an appeal to you.
Yeah, and Jeannie Buss, owner of the Lakers, finds you deep or something fascinating. He's had some
Yeah, no,
word.
he's got something. Jack has
What's
something.
that word, though? I tried to remember
Charming.
yesterday. No, it was like deep, intellectual. It was like a word like that. With substance. Remember, you had substance. And I thought that was
No,
funny.
he's on substance.
Anyway, so, Joe, you're not ugly.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like, I mean, you just be looking in the mirror and like, because another thing is I'm only 23. So when I was young, I was fat. Now I look in the mirror, I'm like, well, I want to look at it while I can, while I'm buff. That way when I get older, you know, when I start getting like ugly or
Wow,
tacky or
you're
whatever,
too young to start thinking
Wow,
like that.
you are.
enjoy it while I can type of thing.
I think it's because he's always lived in a fat body.
Yeah, but still he finally got over the fatness and he looks great and he's buffed and he looks in the mirror and thinks, I better enjoy this while it lasts. That's terrible, Joe.
Or
You're-
maybe it's good because every single one of us should enjoy each day as if it's our last.
Yeah, my
No.
wife used to make fun of me so bad because, like, one day I'd be, like, you know, all buff and stuff. Next day I wake up and be like, honey, oh, God, I feel so fat. I'm ugly. I don't want to go nowhere. She goes, you're worse than a woman. I was
You
like,
are
"Hey."
a girl.
Yeah, we're girls today.
Oh, my
I mean, Joe is in the
God.
presence of his ugliness, but I'm going to welcome into my court.
God, hey Joe, go get
Can we get
yourself. You know what always picks me up is a Mystic tan. You go get yourself a Mystic tan, and you feel hot.
Get drunk, pick up some chicks, and get in a fight.
Oh yeah, because
There you
then
go.
the next day you
See?
look really pretty.
Joe got that, though, immediately.
All right, hold on, Joe. We'll give you. Can you give him something pretty because he's ugly? What?
You give 'em Nikes.
Oh,
We can give him Nikes?
We can give him Nikes.
From NikeID.com, custom
Joe?
Nikes.
Joe,
Hello, yeah, sir.
would you like $150 worth of pure Nike fun?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's right. It's all part of the Sunday, April 25th Nike Run Hit Wonder Road Race. This year's lineup includes Flock of Seagulls, Devo, General Public, Tommy Two-Tone,
Two-Tone.
and Tone Loc and more. We're going to give you a pair of customized Nike shoes.
Sweet.
You make your own
Sweet.
custom shoes at www.nikeid.com. That's awesome.
I
All
can
right.
use those because I'm in the Marine Corps, so I can use them for running. Hell yeah.
Hell
And God
yeah.
bless you for being in the Marines
Hell
this
yeah.
time of strife.
You listen to country music?
Not really. I'm from North Carolina. I'd rather not listen to it if I don't have to.
Okay, because there's one whole song. It's about hell yeah.
I just got Toby Keith. I love this bar.
I like that one chick. What's that song she sings? I'm white trash. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Actually, me buying that CD is part of me being really stupid.
What happened?
All right, so we've all agreed I'm
You
ugly.
bought the Toby Keith CD?
Yeah. Okay, but actually we have to get I've actually numbered in what order my stupidity
Okay.
occurred. So the first one is I took my son to see a movie he saw. That I didn't even count.
All right.
Okay. So last Monday I had a guitar lesson, my first one, and I took it with Isabella. It's Mr. Sims. He teaches music at her public
Oh, I
school.
love him, yeah.
He's nice. He's a
Yeah,
sweet guy.
no, he's a great guy.
So he comes to my house, and I told him I haven't had a lesson, but I don't mention that I've been studying these computer things and really practicing a lot. So he teaches Isabella and I the same thing, an E chord. And I'm assuming he'll teach her, and then she'll go to a room, and then I'll take a real lesson. But I never conveyed that to him. So we learn this one chord, and an hour goes by, and he says, okay, and I'll see you next Monday. Well, I know the E chord. I know about 5 chords pretty well. So he leaves, and I have nothing to practice, and I want to practice and get better. So I call my next door neighbor, Vivian Campbell,
Right.
guitarist for Def
Def
Leppard,
Leppard.
who I mentioned to my guitar teacher and lives next door, and he goes crazy, my guitar teacher.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Right.
So
Nice
sweet
guy.
guy, sweet guy,
Yeah.
lovely guy. So he comes over, Vivian comes over, I call him up and I say, could you just give me something to practice, write me out a scale or something like that, just something to practice till next week. He goes, I'll be right over, and comes over. I didn't expect that. You know, I expect to come over to his house and get a little piece of paper or something to
Or
practice.
like maybe later next week.
Yeah.
Something.
So Viv comes over, and I tell him about Mr. Sims going crazy, about how he was great with Whitesnake, really flourished with Ronnie James Dio, but came into his own with Def Leppard. And as I'm telling him why my guitar teacher lives in his shadow, I start realizing there's a guy in my house that sold probably collectively 40 million albums, and he's about to give me a guitar lesson. And I start to just sweat. I just start to, and the more I sweat and feel that now I'm looking odd, right? Like this morning, the more I feel odd and sweat. It's all perpetuating itself. So what does he decide? I say, he goes, do you want to learn a song?
It's like the day that you forget to wear deodorant, and for whatever reason, you just start sweating.
Yes. So that happens, right? So he says, what song do you want to learn? I said, I don't want to learn just a scale, something. I want 5 minutes of this guy's life. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I now kind of want him out of the house. He's scaring me. God love him for coming over. I mean, Def Leppard came to my house with a guitar.
But he's this is his life, and it's just your, this week's hobby.
He's also a millionaire from doing it. Right. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. It's his life.
I want him gone. I don't want to be, I don't want to, I'm horrified. So he goes, what song do you want to learn? And no matter what he teaches me, I can't do it. So the first Def Leppard song that comes to my mind, I say, pour some sugar on me. And he looks at me. He looks at me and goes, that's almost all just percussion. It's just drum. Like
idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we finally pick Hysteria by Def Leppard. Is the song I'm going to learn. I didn't pick anything. He goes, well, ones do you know? And starts saying names. And he goes, no, you can't believe that. He picks Hysteria. Well, he did. He goes, here's how it goes, and starts picking strings. Okay, I know chords, like a G chord, and it takes up all 6 strings. And if one of your fingers is in the wrong spot, it still kind of sounds like a G. He's teaching me my finger goes on this fret and hits the string, and you do it real
he's teaching you the notes.
That's what they're called. Where were you when I needed you?
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Wow, you are a whole project.
Oh, I actually sweated, so it dripped off my chin onto my guitar. Right in front of him.
But you guys are friends.
Yeah, but the second he had a guitar in his hand, he was Def Leppard.
Now, ladies and germs, what you've been waiting for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoodolls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White.
All right, we'll get back to the I'm a retard segment of the show.
Don't forget that I'm ugly.
But Bob is scheduled here. And,
right.
I gotta keep
taking a break and ugly and stupid for beautiful and talented.
Yes, Big Bob. Hi, Dad.
Oh, top of the morning.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy Good Friday to you.
Yes, it's wonderful out here in the woods where the Hoodolls
rape the chickens and
nobody cares.
You've got it. This is therapy. What a beautiful morning it is here today.
Yes,
wow.
Yes. Bob has a little
the
spring.
fog is coming up off the lake, and I'm sitting out on my deck, sipping a cup of coffee with my feet propped up on a rail and smoking my pipe.
Oh, my God. It's
Life
a
is
Norman
good.
Rockwell picture.
That is a
I
good day,
tell you,
Dad.
I'm fighting retirement. It's terrible.
Yes.
Try to slow down just a little.
If you slow down anymore, you'll be dead.
You're probably right.
All right, so it is Good Friday, and I'm flying out there this weekend. It's big Easter egg dye-in contest.
Right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We have, everybody goes to the hilt with this Easter egg dyeing thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's prizes and prize money and competition.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and this year I found a local farmer who had Banty chickens, and I've got 10 dozen Banty eggs.
What are Banty eggs?
They're about as big as a robin egg.
How are we going to decorate those, Dad?
Carefully.
You've got to be artful.
Oh, my God.
Yes, we are going to do Banty eggs.
Oh, no, we better not hide those. We'll absolutely lose those.
You're right.
Hey, Bob, speaking of Easter, I got some Easter jokes your daughter wrote.
Oh, I didn't write these.
Well, I would love to hear a very clever Easter joke.
Well, I don't have any of those, but here you go. What is the difference between a crazy bunny and a counterfeit banknote?
I don't know.
One is bad money and the other is mad bunny.
Oh, I put those down, Danny.
You gave them to me.
No, I gave them to you to look at how bad they were, not to talk about them.
I thought they were genius.
Well, the only Easter story I have is that Moses, whenever he built the ark,
What?
Matt, it wasn't Moses.
Who was it?
You know
Noah.
he knows. Ugh.
Okay, Noah, when he built the ark.
We say Noah.
Yeah, Noah.
All right, Noah built the big boat.
Yep, he
And
did.
his wife said to him as they were loading the animals, "Don't let the elephants see the rabbits."
Right, that would be.
Don't let 'em watch
don't
the
let 'em,
rabbits,
because
yeah.
that scares them. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
they'll breed.
Uh,
Is the joke.
Oh,
What?
I thought it was that they'll scare them.
I think it's reproduction.
It's reproduction.
Oh,
It's breeding.
Well,
Yeah,
wow.
bunnies, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, don't let 'em watch
so
the
if
ra-
this
yeah.
boat's a rockin', don't
The
bother
elephants
knocking.
are-
That's
Right,
right, that's right.
I'm stupid today, Danny.
you know,
Good. Hi.
This is the time of year, you know, Good Friday, isn't it, coming up and all that?
It's today.
It's today.
Yes.
Yeah, well, this is the day when they should allow priests, you know, to become married. That way they would really know what hell's all about.
Now, Dad, that's not right. You loved being married to Mom.
I
42
did.
years.
She was the one that knew what hell was all about.
Yeah.
But our local church, Danny, they do a big, you know, Easter thing. They put on a play, and it's that time of year when the church, well, they welcome all denominations. You know, 5s, 10s, 20s.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bob.
So I have this is not an Easter thing because I really don't have any good Easter jokes.
Well, there are really, we were thinking about this, Dad. There are no real good Easter jokes.
No, there aren't.
I mean, Danny, you can try one more just to see, but Dad,
one more?
All right,
we looked at
okay.
them all. There's just nothing funny with Easter.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Good
You
luck.
ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
All right.
Okay.
What?
What do you get when you cross a bunny with an onion?
You get a fuzzy tail that'll bring tears to your eyes.
No.
No, but that's way better. That was really good.
a bunion.
Right.
Yay!
Like we said, there are no good Easter jokes.
Hey, but Dad, we did get all your Easter gifts.
Oh, good.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Although
we-
you almost killed me.
We were all wearing our Easter bunny hats yesterday, even in the big meeting.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's true.
Yeah, and then the Chinese yo-yos kind of distracted the whole show yesterday, and we got a memo that says we can no longer have Chinese yo-yos in the studio.
But it was fun till Jack lost an eye.
Did you use your little noisemakers?
Yes,
We
yes,
did
yes,
everything,
yes,
Bob.
did.
We ate the candy.
Yeah, we made bubbles out of our
Well, It was just a fun thing to do.
Yeah,
Fun thing to do.
Jack Jack wanted me to tell you he really enjoyed his bunny ears, Dad.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Well, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I've got a stupid criminal story.
Okay.
Oh, good.
This is really true, Jamie. This is with your son-in-law, your son-in-law, whatever, brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Joe
Yeah,
McCurdy.
you don't have a son.
All right. He was down at his plant in Mississippi,
Right?
and one of the guys down there stole this huge tractor and trailer rig,
Right?
supposed to be making a delivery, went up to Memphis and sold it for $400 to buy drugs.
Oh, now that's a Danny Bonaducci story.
Another
Not
guy,
in Memphis.
first day of work, he stops off someplace outside of town with a tractor trailer rig, takes his company-approved ATM card, gets $1,300 cash, and goes buy drugs with it.
Hey, another Danny Bonaducci story.
What is wrong with these people?
Danny, can you tell my dad what's wrong with these people?
They're drug addicts, Bob.
Oh, jeez.
By the way, Jack, my dad told me earlier in the show off the air that next time he wouldn't send you the ears, he'd send you a tail. Yeah, a little bunny tail. Yeah.
A little
piece
fuzzy,
of
cuddly
tail.
bunny tail.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
because
Yeah.
he remembers what it's like to have a newborn, Jack.
Oh, hey, I stumbled across something which I did not know, and I'll pass on to you.
Okay.
Danny, what room in the White House is noted to be haunted?
The Lincoln bedroom.
That's right.
Whoa, dun, dun,
Very
dun.
good.
My
Thank
dad
you.
is into reading this weird, I don't know, it's
I
some
was just reading some stuff.
It's some book-
bathroom material.
about how what president, some guest slept on the floor across the hall.
Oh, that was Sir Winston Churchill. He was there visiting Roosevelt during World War II, and was so terrified during the night in that room that he went across the hall, slept in another room on the floor, and vowed never to go back into the Lincoln Room.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
And Winston's a bright guy.
Yeah, Reagan's dog even would never go in the room. It'd stand at the door and bark. And their whole group of people who've had.
Well, don't you think
experiences
that it's psychosomatic? Like after somebody tells you that stuff, you start
with
to
that.
like.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Because I don't think, the whole afterlife thing. Because what was it? Houdini?
Right.
Told his wife that if I can visit you in the afterlife, here are the things I'll do.
Here's the code.
And he gave her like 10 different things if there would be signs from after, and none of them were reached.
Well, the point is, what did he come back as?
Well, that's what he gave her. I mean, he gave her
Wait. We don't know what he returned as. Maybe he didn't return as a human that could communicate.
Well, he gave those options. Like, if a dog is just barking at you, then that's what I am. Or,
Maybe he came back as an earthworm.
Whoa, that's a good one, Dad.
See?
What the hell did Houdini do to deserve to come back as a worm?
Hey, I don't think it's a bad
know.
life to be a
I didn't
worm.
say he did. I said he could have.
You can go each way.
Right, and
That's
some
right, 'cause
worms
they're
have both.
bisexual.
And
Yeah,
you're
some-
bisexual.
Some worms have both sets of genitalia.
Most do.
Most do, Danny. Don't
Yeah.
mess with the zoologist.
No, I won't.
They have this little funny little looking ring around their body.
Yeah.
That's called a clitoris ring, and one crawls under one's ring, and the other one crawls under the other ring, and they fertilize each other.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
spring.
then after they're through doing that, they crawl back out of the ring, and they go lay the little egg. And the egg, of the worms around here at least, are about as big as around as a match head, and we'll have about 40 to 50 individuals' eggs within that one egg.
I feel bad now.
Why?
Because I thought that red ring around the worm was just the good spot to hook them.
It is, yeah. Well, it
That's
is.
true.
They certainly get excited.
All right, Dad, we're going to go. Happy Good Friday, and I'll see
may
you
the
tonight.
Bunny do a doo-doo on your doorstep, and Danny, have your kids have put on bunny ears, and everybody have a good weekend.
I
We
will.
Thank you,
All
Dad.
right, thank you for calling.
Okay, bye, Dad.
Bye,
Bob.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Dad, do that. Wait, we have to do the thing that you and Cam do. Eep.
No, it's a weep.
Oh, weep.
Weep.
They always say hi and bye
We're
like
weepers.
that. Yeah.
Weep.
Weep.
Weep. We're tough gang.
Yeah, it's like it's
Someday I'll tell you the story about the weepers.
okay. All right, bye, Dad.
It's a good one.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you all.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I think I swallowed my esophagus.
I don't know how they do it. It's their hi and
I can't
bye
do it.
with the niece and nephew that weep.
You know what he said, though? Have all your kids wear bunny ears?
Yeah.
That's like not my style to have thought about that. I'm going to do that. That sounds really fun.
Bob always dressed us up.
I love Bob.
And then when we go to the doctor for an exam, when we were like in second grade, he'd write real big scenes across our bellies with Sharpies.
Casey, that's where he lost me.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Yeah, I don't know if my mom really liked him all that much sometimes.
Okay, kids,
Money to give away. We have the Ticket Bunny extravaganza.
And the Ticket Bunny's freaky.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I like about it.
That outfit needs dry cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just so random, the Ticket Bunny.
And can I
You know
tell-
what happened? Our bosses were sitting around chatting.
Smoking pot.
You know what? It could have been the Ticket Dragon. It could have been the Ticket Rat. Anything could have happened. And they went, hey, a bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a Ticket Bunny?
Because the bunny has ears. Yeah, the bunny.
And they'll have candy.
Yeah, and we'll just put them out in random places on the street, dude. It's genius.
And it terrifies me that y'all that have kids will set your child on some stranger wearing an outfit.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Now, first of all, think of the quality individual that is underneath that helmet.
Right.
I mean, what is the quality of person that wears a bunny outfit?
The guy that couldn't get a job as an elf.
Right. Right. Exactly. I mean, exactly. It's an off. If you are home of the, if you're like a guy that likes to wear costumes, this is off season.
You know what? I can tell you exactly who they are now that I think about it, because you see them a lot, and you just don't know because they're in a bunny suit. They're the same guys wearing a giant yellow arrow pointing to something.
Yeah, with some
New
of those.
apartments, a sandwich shop. You know what I mean? The guys that wear a big arrow and point.
Right. I got you. So imagine now, see the guy with the arrow?
That guy's in a suit.
Now imagine you go up to the guy with the arrow that's pointing at apartments, and you just give him your kid. for like 5 minutes and take a Polaroid.
Just, and sit on, hey, Arrow guy, would you just put my kid on your lap for 5 minutes and let them tell you their deepest, darkest secrets
Yeah.
and what they want?
And you guys think it's okay. And there's other kids that have been sitting on that lap.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
It was $25.
Oh, Jesus. To
What?
have your kid sit on a perv's lap?
When you buy the photo package,
Oh, right,
we just
yeah.
did it. It was $25. The cheapest package was $14.
Now think of all that feces on that little bunny leg.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. That just grosses me out now.
And by the way, Tigger, you know that
Yeah.
was in trouble? He's in trouble again, I guess. A bunch of kids are coming forward saying Tigger hunked me, too.
I don't necessarily believe them all.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
It's Tigger, man.
Tigger's not right.
He's at the happiest place on earth.
I love Easter. It's so much fun at our house in Southern Illinois to decorate the eggs and all that stuff because we have all those weird, stupid machines that you put them on, you know, like all those. They never turn out right. Bedazzle your eggs. Anyway, we were talking about how you people, since it is Easter, you set your kids on this filthy bunny's lap and feel okay about yourselves.
Yeah, because our ticket bunny that we have is kind of, tore up.
She's not right.
Yeah. Which makes it better for me because it's ours.
I mean, I don't think there's university graduates under those heads.
No. They're the same guys wearing the lobster suit that tell you to go to Red Lobster.
Yep. Anyway, here's the story about Walt Disney World in Florida. Authorities have received 24 more complaints in the week since a Walt Disney World employee was charged with molesting a 13-year-old girl and her mom while dressed as Tigger. 24 more cases. In fact, they say that all of them have been deemed credible enough to be investigated.
See, I'm saying it's an accident of some kind that he can't really see.
This girl, Erin Riviera, said, I told people that Tigger touched my breast while hugging her. And everybody's like, yeah, right, whatever. But then she said, I had a photo album made, with different pictures through life. And everybody says, hey, Tigger's groping you in that picture.
But what's the point of groping in a big furry mitt?
Hey, that's that
Plushie.
I
don't know. I say Michael Jackson didn't do it and Tigger didn't do it.
30% of men and women have said that they've had sex in some kind of costume.
Oh, yeah.
But that's Halloween sex to me. I mean, I've had Halloween sex.
I dress up in red velvet and make her call me David Cassidy.
Because that was your fantasy.
Yeah.
Also, did you know that the Anaheim Angels, they don't have a mascot, and the LA Dodgers don't have a mascot? And I was thinking, to go back to what we were talking about before, why not have the LA Dodgers as the ugly, stupid guy mascot? And you could be like him.
Dude, I'll sign right up.
You don't even need a head.
The problem is I could never find Dodger Stadium.
Oh, Lord, it's right over there on the 5.
That's the point.
So Danny's going through something where he's ugly and stupid today. He looked in the mirror and he has piggy eyes.
You know what, Jane? You're missing the point here.
I guess.
I'm not going through anything. I am, in fact, ugly and stupid.
He is, in fact, ugly and stupid. And then...
and I'm going to fight for it.
Not Vivica Fox. What's the... Vivian
Campbell from Def Leppard.
Came over to his
and
house...
White Snake.
...to give him a guitar lesson. And then... Danny realized he was like a 40 million platinum.
He sold 40 million albums,
Yeah.
this guy, and he's in my house assuming I know something. It's like if you called Itzhak Perlman to teach you violin, he would assume you're an excellent violin player and you just want tips from the master.
70 pieces of wood used in a violin.
That's right. So he thinks I know something, and he's trying to teach me Hysteria, the song.
Right.
And I start to get really super, and I'm dripping sweat now on my guitar. And to make matters worse, he keeps saying at random times, for no reason that I can figure, everybody go down and eat. And he just keeps saying it.
To you while he's giving you a lesson?
Yes. And I'm flipping out. Why is he speaking is he taunting me? It's the strings. E, B.
Every good dog does.
Yes.
All cars eat gas.
But he like I should know, so I don't know why he's saying this to me, and I felt like I was going to cry. It's just horrible. And then he started doing notes, and he's playing...
F-A-C-E.
Right. He starts playing notes,
Nice,
and
Jack.
I'm supposed to do
Danny can play this.
And I'm just making clicking sounds with my strings. They're just dead clicking sounds. And I started to sweat, and it was horrible, and I wanted to go, and he just...
Why didn't he start with something a little easier?
Because I think he thought I could play and wanted tips from the really hot guy. It'd be like somebody who can really play calling Eddie Van Halen.
No, it'd be like, I can play the piano. I can play pretty mean heart and soul. But if Liberace came over, I couldn't follow him.
You wouldn't want to follow Liberace. That's
I
just
liked
weird.
Liberace. I really liked his outfits.
So-
I thought he did a lot for the piano.
I'm dying of heart, and I'm feeling very stupid anyway. I've already started my feeling stupid. I took Dante to a movie he saw. Def Leppard's in my house, and I can't play guitar.
He's what Andre Agassi did for tennis. Anyway, go ahead.
My guitar teacher?
No, Liberace for the piano.
Oh,
With
okay, good.
outfits,
Yeah. Okay, so he leaves, and I'm mortified and horrified. So I decide I'm going to practice this song till I can play it, and then I'm going to go play it for him to redeem myself.
Thus, the obsessive, compulsive,
Right.
manic,
Look at my fingers.
crazy
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
guy comes through.
So I go and I buy an MP3 player so I can just download Hysteria, practice it over and over again, and go redeem myself with Vivian. So I get home with the MP3 player and can't do it.
Why didn't you just pop in the CD?
Because I didn't have the CD and I wanted to be able to practice other songs and stuff. I've never had an MP3 player. It seemed like the best way to go.
Okay.
Rather than buy a bunch of CDs when I want Toby Keith's I Love This Bar rather than have a whole.
But what does the CD player do for you? I mean, the MP. What does it do for you? It just plays in your head and you.
Practice along with it.
But you don't know the notes and you don't know the chords.
No, they're written down now.
And you were only trying to learn one song, so it only been one CD.
No, because I also want to learn I Love This Bar. And he said,
But where's the music for I Love This Bar?
see, that's the problem.
I mean, you can have all these songs loaded, but you don't know the chords or the notes. It's like me playing an Alanis Morissette song, but I don't know what keys she's hitting.
No, there are, because like, I can't think of that song.
Well, you
by the
can
way.
buy
What-
things at the
What I
music
like
store.
about you is the same chords as about 20 other songs to just
So you're
play at
trying to
different times.
sound it out.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I just want these because I want 5 songs. I don't want to spend $100 on CDs for 5 songs. So I buy, and I think I'll improve, so I want more songs. So I buy the MP3 player.
You bought I Love This Bar to play guitar to?
No, because I couldn't find it. Because I couldn't install my MP3 player.
So you really didn't do anything with your guitar?
No, I didn't. And it gets worse than that.
It can't.
Because
I'm exhausted.
Wait, because then I can't load anything. I can't make. It's not that I can't load it. I can't even get to that point. Like it just says you can't do this. So what do? I call Stench at home, and I say, "Hey man, can you help me? Can you talk me through my MP3 player?
He
I
doesn't
can't
know,
get it."
and he has a newborn.
Well, that's the problem again. Not only he doesn't even know, but he's like telling me basically because I'm reading him what my computer says to do next. And here's what Stench, my friend, who I always have his back, he says this in this exact tone of voice. You're the stupidest person I know.
Wow.
And he hung up.
That's why he's wearing the I'm with Stupid t-shirt with the arrow.
He just casually.
He told me, always stay to my left, James. Today, just stay to my left.
So Stench, who's not a rocket scientist, says to me, and I'm feeling stupid. I've done the movie. I've done Def Leppard. I'm now trying to download a country song, which makes me feel it's like country songs should be easier than regular songs because they're stupid. And I can't get to there. And Stench, my friend, says, you're the stupidest person I know.
Wow, I'm going to have to back him up.
Me too. Hence this whole thing.
Wow. Is there a crown for this?
Well, I've already got your ugliness.
Yeah, well, we have a title. I'm wondering if we need like a crown.
You know what?
I mean, is there an outfit, Jack, for the ugliest, stupidest man you know? Or do you just look like that?
No, it consists of Harley Davidson boots, striped pants, and a gray sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's the outfit.
Oh. Danny doesn't know that people call him stupid.
I didn't think anybody called me stupid.
Well, yesterday Stench said you're the stupidest person I've ever met.
Right.
And then I just heard a story of somebody said, and they didn't even know it was you. So they weren't technically calling you stupid.
Right.
Apparently, Sparkles called Jack and was on the phone with Jack. And she was talking to him. And then what happened, Jack?
I remember this.
I'm sitting at my desk, and somebody comes up and goes, hey, how do I log on to AOL from this computer? And she goes, who's that stupid idiot? He doesn't know how to log on to AOL.
Sparkles called you stupid idiot.
Notice
Add on
they,
idiot.
Notice they have a whole lot in common. There's computers involved.
Yeah.
There's technology. See, I don't mind particularly that there are tasks
Yeah, but
I
you
can't
didn't
accomplish.
even know that your kid saw Scooby-Doo.
Right.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
unless you can buy it at the Clinique counter, my wife doesn't usually know how to do it, and she even knows how to log on to AOL from her
Jag,
computer.
now why slam the missus during the slamming of the Dan?
She would agree that she's not computer savvy at all, but
Yeah.
she even knows how to get on
I didn't
AOL.
know she liked Clinique.
I feel dumber. I got an email from Chris Doohan that says, dude, you're talented, witty, have a great wife, 2 incredible kids. And you're not bad looking for a redheaded Italian guy. Me, on the other hand, I wake up, look in the mirror, and wonder what happened to that great head of hair I used to have, and my job sucks. I hope you feel better because I feel like crap. Well, I don't.
Wow.
I feel bad that a guy who's losing his hair and hates his job takes pity on me.
Yeah, that's something. To think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually you should say, well, at least I'm not him. And
Yeah.
he's saying, at least I'm not you.
Not you. He's trying to make me feel better. But really what he's saying is, my life didn't work out the way I had anticipated, but I'm not you.
By the way, that's what, that guy, Murphy Brown guy that died?
Yeah.
What was he? He was like the
painter.
Yeah. He was the equivalent to the guy on One Life, or what's that? Oh, gosh. With the red hair, and then Valerie Bertinelli was on it. He's the equivalent of Schneider, right? On Murphy Brown?
Right, he's the Murphy Brown Schneider.
God, that took an hour. I'm sorry. Anyway, accidental heroin overdose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you do that accidentally, but that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, no, that happens accidentally all the time.
Wow, accidentally took too much heroin. That's nuts. But they said he didn't like the direction in which his life was going, and that's why he accidentally took too much.
Yeah.
I thought of you.
And his girlfriend had died of AIDS.
No, she shot herself.
No, different girlfriend. She used to be a waitress at Sushi on Sunset before he was on that show.
Oh, well, the other girl that they said that his one girlfriend, she accidentally shot herself in that apartment.
Right.
The one he had the kid with.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
the one before that died of AIDS.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know which dying girlfriend you were talking
No
about.
kidding. See, I don't like the direction his life was going.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So we have some phone calls we will get to. It is the Danny is Ugly and Stupid show, which I am truly enjoying. I cannot tell you how much.
I know you are. And the funny thing is, had you brought it up, I think, what an ass. Why is she being so mean? But the fact is, I had to come to terms with this last night.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Stuff like which bedroom in the White House? Oh, the Lincoln.
Right.
I'm good with you. No problem right there. You want to go Czechoslovakian history? I know a fair amount about it. But stuff you have to do.
What's common sense? You're missing
yes,
common sense.
I'm missing that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't feel
You
so
can
bad.
memorize stuff, but common sense you're lacking.
Right. It's like being short. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
Isn't that a shame?
It's just missing stuff. There's a whole segment I missed.
Wow. Can we add that on?
To what?
Ugly, stupid, short.
Yeah. Sure. If I had any self-esteem to hurt today, that'd be a drag.
Right.
But no.
It seems like they could correct shortness now. I mean, without
They can.
I know that. I mean, that crazy surgery in like
Right.
Japan or whatever.
China, yeah.
Not that. I mean, it just seemed like you could take a pill.
Like Propecia, but for short.
Yeah, like you could grow hair on your back and they could like elongate you.
Dude, if I have to take one more pill.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. Don't.
I take enough pills to actually be full.
Wait, may I quote you? That is
Yeah.
the quotable quote
Thank you.
today. Wow, I take me enough pills to be full. I'm Danny Bonaducci.
Yep.
Wow. Alrighty then.
They say take on a full stomach. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, that is. Wow, that's neat. All right, you got a whole party going on inside your head, don't
Yes,
ya?
almost always.
Uh-huh. Here's Christy. Hi, Christy. Oh, great.
No.
What?
What?
No.
What do you
Yes.
mean no?
No, I'm right here.
Hi.
We didn't say anything but hello. Calm down. You're weirder than me.
No, I'm listening to you in South Carolina, so I got that delay. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
all
that
right,
wacky
Christy.
phone system that can bear, it takes a second or two to
South
get to
Carolina.
South Carolina.
Hey, have you seen my husband? Because I heard he moved there.
Oh no, thank you. I'll send him back if I find him. Okay.
Okay. Just
No.
look for an orthopedic surgeon right there. I don't know. something.
Yeah. He's all yours, Danny.
Wow.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tell
She's
you that I think
retarded.
you're pretty awesome. And Danny, you're not stupid.
Oh, that's
Thank
sweet.
you.
Danny, you're awesome.
You're
Thank you.
awesome. You rule.
I do rule.
He does. He
Thank
does.
you.
All right.
You
Well,
know.
that was worth our time. Thanks for calling, Christy.
Well, I may be ugly and stupid, but I'm not mean.
What happened? Here's Hope. Hi, Hope.
She's got high hope. She's got high apple pie in the sky.
I think you do the high hope twice. But whatever. It's your world. I'm just over here.
That's right.
Hope.
Yes.
And what can we do for you there, sister?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you about, you were saying the perverts in costumes.
Yeah, that you guys just hand over your children to these bunnies and think of the quality of person you're handing your kid over to.
Well, I have a story. I went to Disneyland when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And really the only memory I have, which has haunted me for my entire life, is I sat on Mickey Mouse's lap for pictures, and he had a Mr. Happy.
Oh, that seems wrong.
It was just part of the suit. Everybody's picking on the guys
Are
in
you
the
sure
suits.
it wasn't
Yes.
his button?
Yeah.
Because he has a button there. 2 of them.
Exactly. And he's got that big old belly that's getting a round, plushy belly.
Did she say 5?
She's
would-
she's
you
one
would
of those
know.
repressed memory people.
Yeah, because she went to therapy and they said, hey, did you ever think about Mickey in a funny way?
Yeah, because I go to therapy, and every time my therapist says that, I say no.
And by the way, the big shoes with Mickey mean nothing. All right, so here's the deal. You, Danny, might be suffering from ugly and stupid.
Yeah.
But I, however, am suffering, I think, from either overthinkedness.
No.
Whoa! Oh, Jack, I did.
See?
You don't understand, Dan.
No, I don't understand, hence the point.
Just keep it down, Jack, low, because I jacked that up. I'm sorry. We even discussed it. I might have that Alzheimer's, too. God.
See, I'm contagious.
Anyhoodle, the deal is that I am an overthinker and, or maybe even stupid in my process because you know how Nike sent us brand new tennis shoes?
Yeah. Silver ones.
Brand new shiny shoes for
Yeah.
the one-hit wonder runner.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's
Runder?
either the run hit wonder or the one hit runder.
One
Hit wonder.
run hit wonder.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes the best sense.
Oh, remember they don't always do that. We discussed.
What?
That.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Almost no one does that but us.
Right. Just anyway. Because I am working out with a trainer today
Mm-hmm.
because it's this new path I'm going to try to take for a week.
Good for you.
Like your guitar lessons.
Right?
Because I decided this year I'm not going to bitch and complain about being in a bathing suit. And
Is your trainer Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because then we can relate.
no. But the thing is that since I've been dating boys in their 20s, I'm like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in the swim dress anymore.
Right, absolutely.
Because it looks funny when they're in their 20s and I have the swim dress on.
Right.
So I got this trainer, but the tennis shoes, I put on the tennis shoes and I thought, too new. I had to take them off and put on these old dingy tennis shoes, which took another, 5 minutes to find them, because I thought he's going to think I've never worked out in my life. So I actually looked at him like, oh, nice new tennies, but then took them off and put old ones on so he thought I would work out.
I can absolutely 100% relate to your story.
Isn't that retarded?
I changed my outfit or parts of my outfit 2 or 3 times. Remember the day the Mays brothers were here, the owners of this whole company?
Right.
Well, I went home and I'm kicking back, and then it was time to come back here and meet them. So I grabbed my boots, which were those tan cowboy boots.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, if I wear cowboy boots to meet these guys from Texas, Jamie's going to kill me for being a suck-up.
Yeah.
So
it was the belt buckle that sent me over the edge.
Wait, that's the second thing.
Oh, no.
I have that belt, and you've seen me wear it. It has a belt buckle with 1 star in the middle, which I never noticed.
The
It was just a
Lone
cool
Star
belt.
State.
But the second I put it on, I went, Jamie, you'll kill me if I wear a belt buckle with a Lone Star on it.
I would, too.
But they were like totally random things. They were
And
just
then
getting
you got
dressed.
your duster out and your cowboy hat, and it was all over.
Not true, not true. But the cowboy boots and the belt I changed because I thought you'd beat me up in front of the Mays brothers.
Well, I have to apologize to Jack, who
Wow.
didn't wear his new tennis shoes here to work because we'd step on him, and I laughed at him and said, "You're pathetic. You think we give a rat's ass about your tennis shoes?" And then I kind of lived it, and so I'd like to apologize, Jack, for calling you pathetic to your face.
Wait, she just said I'd like to, but she didn't do it.
I apologize to you, Jack. I think that you are not necessarily pathetic in that instance.
This is the worst apology I ever heard. On the list of apologies, this is huge.
Hey, you know who taught me how to apologize? That FP. I'm like, oh my God, it's so funny because I even called them the other day. I go, dude, thank you so much for teaching me how to flip this script because I've been using it and it really works.
Well, she called and thanked FP.
I did.
That's bad.
I did. I thanked him because I have learned how to like make somebody else feel bad about themselves, and I've learned how to like go, "How dare you accuse me of that?" when I absolutely did it. But why would you ever say that? That is so. I like learned all that.
Wow, what a treat.
It was really cool. Finally, I can spread the love.
I don't think you have the best intentions at heart.
Sure I do. Anyway, we have some phone calls. Oh, we'll take them.
Oh, the one that said I'm cute hung up. I needed you.
Oh, thank you, Monica. Here is Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hey.
Hi.
So I have one of those scary people in costume stories.
Okay.
One of those, like they're just everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, I think they are. I was 5. I was at Disney World, and I don't even know what cartoon this guy is from, but it's some wolf in a top hat, and he picks me up, throws me over his shoulder, and runs with me into one of the restaurants nearby.
Hubba.
Yeah, and I'm freaking out. I don't know if it was my parents planned it or something, because, obviously I ended back up with my parents. They thought it was hilarious. I'm scarred for, not life, but I just don't want to get thrown over the shoulder of any characters anymore, you know what I mean? It was pretty scary.
Listen to that sentence. I don't want to get thrown over the shoulder of any wolf characters. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sure do. That's crazy. No, but everybody has that thing where they were introduced to something way too early, and now they're afraid of it.
Right.
For example, Stench and the dog. The baby now is terrified of that dog because he introduced the baby too soon.
This exact same thing, except wasn't dressed as a wolf, happened to my wife in Tijuana.
Do I want to know this story?
Yeah, I think everybody who's been to Tijuana knows this story.
Uh-huh.
We're at a bar, and a guy in a sombrero blowing a whistle, screaming, comes up, and he's touching me, and I let him know I don't want to be touched. So he grabs Gretchen by the hair, which will come off if he tugs real hard, so she complies with his wants, and tips her head way back. He pours tequila in her mouth from like 3 feet away, blows the whistle, picks her up over his shoulder, and spins around like 100 times and then throws her back down in the chair.
So she's afraid of what now?
Guys in sombreros with whistles? What are you, stupid? God. It's like you don't even listen.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I just try to follow the roller coaster without getting sick.
That was very close to the wolf over the shoulder story.
Only if we call your wife right now and find out if she is in fact terrified of men in sombreros with tequila. If she's afraid of that, then yes, I will give you that story. Otherwise, doesn't fit.
Wrong. Without volunteering over the shoulder, same story. Just lose the wolf suit.
No, it's like me. 9 years old, got a spinal tap. Terrified because they were saying, open the pack, but I thought they were saying, open up my back.
Right, and if I said, got a needle to my arm and I'm terrified, we're both afraid of needles. She's afraid of being inappropriately thrown over the shoulder. God.
I hope she's having an affair.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm just waking up.
Gretchen?
Yes.
I've worked with your husband for about, 5, 6, forever.
A lifetime.
4.5 hours every single gosh darn day for the last 5, 6 years. I don't know how long it's been. How do we deal with these different people that show up?
Well, she's been asleep since I was ugly and stupid. She doesn't even know.
Oh. How do you deal with the different people that come home?
It's kind of exciting every day. I never know who's going to come home, so it makes it fun.
Okay, so I should just look at it as like fun?
You should.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
It's a very good time. You never know who's coming home. It could be crazy lunatic. It could be serious man. It's
or
a fun
easily,
thing.
some days he goes into I'm easily offended guy.
You think so? Yeah, he's pretty sensitive. That's true.
Yeah, sometimes he's like oversensitive guy. Some days he's slam man. Like he slams himself. Jack, you're elongating?
I just had a really important question.
Oh, sure.
How do you feel about guys in sombreros?
Oh, is that for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're very hot.
Oh, you put a big hole in my theory, honey. I said you were terrified of men in sombreros with whistles and tequila.
Well, as long as it's not you.
Right, if I have a sombrero and tequila, she's fine.
But men in sombreros, anybody that's not Danny, you find hot.
Yes.
Let me ask you something, honey.
Okay.
Oh, you can't change
No,
it.
I'm not going to give her any clues. Except that.
Well, we already know
Do
the
you have
answer.
any bad and traumatic experiences involving men in sombreros with whistles and tequila?
I do indeed.
That doesn't matter. The thing was, if it haunts you for a lifetime.
Right, but she just didn't know it off the top of her head. She's haunted.
No, but like a spinal tap haunts me for a lifetime. I can't stand anybody touching my spine. That's like a lifetime thing. She thinks that guys in sombreros hot. I don't think that spine docs are hot.
You don't?
No.
What do you think of spine docs?
But you know what I mean? Like, it's a thing, like, whatever affects you your whole life. Like, I had one of those weird TV dinners and something jacked up was in it. Now I can't even look at them.
Thus haunted.
Haunted for life, not, oh, yeah, they're yummy.
Yeah, you kind of threw me under the bus here, baby.
I'm sorry, honey. I
That's
just
all
woke
right.
up, though, and so I
she
haven't
didn't know
heard
her
the
role.
story.
Did you have dreams and nightmares of men in sombreros? Say yes?
That's Martini and Rossi.
That was subtle.
I don't like people falling, though. That scares me. I'm,
Oh,
I'm
'cause your mom
traumatized by
jumped?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever
See,
something...
there's a good one.
Mom didn't jump, she fell.
I thought she jumped.
No, she fell.
She just saw the future of her son-in-law and she jumped.
Oh, that's mean.
But
baby.
accurate.
No, I think my mom would be very, very proud that I'm married to Danny.
Thank you, dear.
Oh my God, is she lying? It's Good Friday.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-800